Hello guys and welcome to another ProfileTree Wix tutorial. Today I'll be going through how to add a search bar on your Wix site. So yeah, we'll get started. So as you can see here, we've just got a blank canvas. I'm just going to show you how to add your search bar. So as you can see here on your left side, we've got a sidebar for it. We've got your add elements, add section, pages and menu, site design. And what's also important is my business. So we'll go ahead and click on add elements. As you can see here, if you go to menu and anchor, you can find it straight away. There's a site search and it'll give you the option to add it in, or you can simply just search up site search bar, and you could also see the same thing here. If you can't find either, you can go to add apps, and if we search up the search bar, you'll also be able to find the Wix site search. So we'll go ahead and type in the Wix site search, enter in, and the very first one, as you can see, Wix site search. If you just go ahead and click on that, and you'll be able to add that to site, which we'll go ahead and do, and that'll just automatically generate and bring in a search results bar for your site. As you can see, by default, we've got some articles here, and that just continues on. And what's great about it as well is that if you click on my business, it shows you which you have. So we've got a members area, and we've also got our Wix site search. You can find more apps if you want to, so you can add some, say you're making an e-commerce site, which is very useful for. We can go ahead and click on a Wix store. Again, this will also generate it for us. Okay, so as you can see from the background there, all the products are stored. And lastly, we'll go ahead and add a blog. So what's great about doing this is, since everything is within this area for my business, everything here is stored within data or a data set. So you can actually find that if you go to the dashboard itself. And depending on what you have, if you just view here on the left side, you could see that you've got store products. Got some store products, as you can see. And that'll show you what sort of inventory you have, especially if you're creating an e-commerce site. And depending on what you have, so say we'll change the I'm a product to another name. As you can see, so anything we specify, especially on this, will be shown within the search bar. So we'll go ahead and go back to the search bar, and we'll go ahead and preview. So as you can see, we've got a list of different items here. So this is our blog post. And if we just click on our search bar here on the top right, and we type in products, and we hit the enter, as you can see, it'll give you a list of different products. Should work the same if we type in shoes. As you can see, there's a product description, or there's one product here which shows us shoes. So depending on what you write down here, so just say we'll do another one. So we've got glasses. we'll go ahead and type in glasses. And then just say we do have a blog as well. So we'll go ahead and modify one of the blog post names. So we'll go ahead and change that to I'm a blog. And we'll click publish. So now when we go back to our site, we'll click on publish. See if there's any changes. Okay. So if we search up for the same one here, which we typed in I'm a blog, and I type in the same one, I'm a blog, we should be able to find that specific one. Oh, might need to refresh this. Okay, we'll go ahead and click on preview. So it should show our blog posts, a range of different blogs, should show us one. Let's see, if I search up glasses, should be in the description below. As you can see there, we've got glasses. So if we go back to editor, the great thing about this as well is, just like any other element, you are also able to change it. So if we click on the Wix site search bar, as you can see, you can manage your search results. You can change the settings. You can change the display. You can change the layout. And you could also change the design, as I've showed you earlier on. So if we go back to the search bar, as you can see, we've got a layout, design, animation. So we are able to click on the layout and we can have it with a button or without a button. I'll just move this so you can see it better. So as I said, you can have it with a button or without a button. You can change the icon alignment. You can change the padding for it. Change the text alignment if you wanted to as well. And what's great about it as well is you can also change the design. And by default, there's a list of different search bar designs. So you can go ahead and pick whatever's specific to your website or whatever would match your website. And if there's nothing there that you like, you can go ahead and customize the design. And as you can see, we could show what it would look like at a regular post. So say it'll be white, and along that as well, if I wanted to change the text, I can do so. As you can see, I can apply a shadow if I wanted to as well. I can radius out the border, just like a normal element. And I could also change the placeholder text. Going back to the design as well, can change the hover. So say the background of that would be maybe blue, along the icon being white. So if I go ahead and click on preview, as you can see, as soon as I hover over the search bar, it should turn blue, as you can see. What's also good about it is you can also animate the search bar if you wanted to. You can have it glide in. There you go. And within that as well, nothing will be affected, especially with the animations that you create. So I can still search up for glasses and it'll show me glasses. As you can see. And I can search all in glasses. I can go ahead and click on the product. So if I go back to editor, so yes, that should wrap it up for this video. If you guys have any questions at all, leave them down in the comment section below. And yes, I'll see you for the next one. Thank you very much.